intuitive sense you have that, you know, this is possible, right? Whatever conversation you're having with people, or whatever, maybe an interview, or the connections you're having about an idea, this is a process that's moving forward. Then you have the Page of Pentacles, which is, you know, manifesting the finances to do this, or maybe discussing a salary, discussing money, or you want more money to boss up or something like that, or you're looking for a budget or a way to finance a project, a business that you want to start, right? So it feels like you're developing new skills to push forward on this project. Maybe you're learning something, you're taking classes, maybe you're training on something. But it feels that for you, within all these discussions, communicating with an entity, maybe a company, a person, a group of people, whatever it is, and it will be different for everyone. It seems like there's a little frustration there with the Five of Pentacles and the Moon. Maybe you're not getting the answers you want, or maybe you feel a little isolated in the conversation. People are not giving you the answers in a timely manner. It's taking time, or they're not letting you in on all the information on everything you're supposed to know within the situation, something like that. You're still indecisive, so that is putting you in an energy of uncertainty, right? That's you're waiting. For me, you're waiting. It doesn't look like it's something drastic because we have the Wheel of Fortune right behind. The Moon is uncertainties, waiting for answers. It's blurry. You don't trust the people. It's not going fast enough, or it's not what you expected, right? Or you feel like it's a little bit of an illusion, right? You're getting that anxiety and that fear that, you know, things are not going the way you wanted, or that is not the way you thought it was going, something like that, right? And maybe you're in the middle of that, but here you have the Wheel of Fortune and the World. My, oh my, this is moving forward. So if you're having those doubts and you're in the middle of all these conversations, or interviewing, or getting into that school, or starting that business, or you're having discussions with finances, with you know, for a loan, or you're just on the second or third interview where you know, one time you think it's going great and the next time you have your doubts, here you are moving forward. The speed is changing, right, with the Wheel of Fortune. And suddenly things are moving forward, and you can integrate wherever you're supposed to integrate, right, with the world. Full circle. So yes, it takes a minute, but between the Wheel of Fortune and the World, things come together. You might be traveling. You might be discussing travel. Maybe you're moving. That is possible. Whatever it is, it's happening. Might not happen as fast as you think it's going to happen, but it's happening. And it's sort of that cycle that's moving forward again, right? The waiting is over. And it is a turning point. This sort of is steering you through or into your new destiny, right? Between the Wheel of Fortune and the World. There you are. You're growing. You're developing. This is something. I love the Empress. She is all about creativity, empathy, but also a lot of growth. So yes, so you're integrating something, or or joining a team, joining a company, joining a group, and you're now with this with the Empress, you're able to create, to understand exactly what's going on, understand maybe why it took so long to get those answers, or now you have the information you need to start whatever it is you're starting. Yes, we still have the Five of Cups. Let's see what else we have. Five of Cups, Nine of Swords, the High Priestess. There's a lot of knowledge there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. This is, and all moving forward besides the moon. And you are in your anxiety, disappointed. This is not what I thought. This is not what I wanted. Why are they not answering me? Why am I disappointed in this situation, right? Why, oh, why, oh, why? Turning around in the fishbowl. It's new. It's big. It's a big change. That is probably why you have this anxiety and this stress. But at the same time, you have the World, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Pentacles. So and you have these two pages. So whatever it is, you're starting. This is the beginning. And maybe it's the beginning of negotiations, or the beginning of, communications and contacts, and you're not seeing it yet, or it's not what you want yet. But I think that at one point you're realizing that you're going to have to see things differently, or hear things differently. Because with the Tower, you're going to have a moment where you're understanding that this is a change. Might be a sudden change because you're waiting for something different, but it is a change. And at the same time, it's giving you that clarity, that awareness that yes, things are changing. It is a revelation. It's almost like that spark that, that brings clarity, that puts everything in perspective. So maybe after all these discussions, these doubts, these disappointments on people, on a situation, on a job, on a business, whatever it is, in a school, whatever it is, right? You're realizing that your perspective, your approach has to be different. And that everything's there that to push forward for you to grow. But you have to see it in a different way. And maybe understand it in a different way. You do have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is allowing, right? Allowing new knowledge to come in. It's almost like your subconscious is, but no, that's not the way it's supposed to be. But no, that's not what I was waiting for. But no, that I'm supposed to be doing this and that and this and that, and this is what you're supposed to offer me, and it's not happening that way. But it doesn't mean it's not good. You have the Ten of Pentacles. It's almost like, okay, so it's almost like you're interviewing, and this is just an example, right? It doesn't have to be that. It'll be different for everyone. Sorry, I'm talking too fast. And again, these are not personal reading. These are just energies. But it's almost like let's say you're going on interviews, or you're trying to get a job, or you're trying to get a business up and running, or something like that. And it's just not going the way you visualize it. But the money is there. You have a financial opportunity, or you have loans coming in, or, there's money there, and it's moving forward. And let's say it's a company and they're offering you something different, right? Let's say you go and interview, and the job you're interviewing for, they're not offering you that, they're offering you something different. And you're like, wait a second, this is not what I trained for. This is not what you originally offered. Why are you offering me this? And it feels like that. It feels like there's a big change in the dynamic, and you don't understand why they're offering you that job. And again, this is just an example. And I feel like it's almost like they're offering you this job not because they don't want you to do the other job, or not because they change your mind on you, but because they've changed their way of managing, or they've changed their program, or they've changed something, you know, their philosophy or whatever, their way of deciding something along the line, or their projects or whatever it is. Therefore, they're going to offer you another job, and that you don't understand that, or you really were coming for that specific one, right? But at the end of the day, it's an eye-opener for you, because you're going to gain more skills, and maybe you have experience for the other job, and maybe that's really the only one you wanted, the only one you were interested. But here, this is allowing you to gain more experience, or to gain more knowledge on something, and maybe you don't have enough experience or knowledge or skills for this one, but it will allow you to gain that. Therefore, down the line, it's something that's going to give you the opportunity to boss up, or to reorient, or, you know, to expand your horizons and go on to maybe more interesting jobs or something like that. That's what I mean. So that's the way it feels. It feels there's room for growth, but it's not what you came for, right? Something like that. Comment down below. Let me know if that's something that you connect with, and if that is something that you are feeling at this moment on your journey. There's the Tower, seeing things differently. Whatever is said in these dynamics, or whatever you see or hear, is really putting it all in perspective, and you're shifting, you're doing something different. But there's money there. It's giving you a sort of balance in your home, or at least financial security, right? Apologies for the noise. But yes, this is it's interesting. It's very interesting, because at the same time, it's a great opportunity for growth, expansion, right? But at the same time, it's probably not what you expect. Let's see if there's a little more information. I'm intrigued. A little more information. Yes, Two of Swords. Making it, yeah, at a crossroads, obviously, having to make a decision, right? You don't know what you want yet, and you don't know what you're going to decide yet. Are you going to take a leap of faith? I love it. There you go. As I say, are you going to take a leap of faith and try this new adventure, even though... that cards don't lie. Even though it's not something you expected, and it's not that you wanted. Are you going to take that offer and go, you know, on this new adventure and gain more skills? And it's probably, you know, a job that you didn't expect. Or are you, let's see what you're going to do. But yeah, are you going to take a leap of faith or not? There you go. There you, 2 times the Tower, right? The Tower is not about always, it can be, but it's not always about everything's destructing and everything. No, the Tower is about you realizing what is happening and taking all the information in and understanding, you know, where you stand, what it's all about, gathering all the information and all the facts so you can make the right decision. But it is a moment of revelation, like, oh my, maybe you're all of a sudden you know the truth on this, and you know, or all of a sudden there is information revealed that you didn't know, and that is really taking you on a different path, or at least the different path is offered to you, and you have to make a decision. There you go. Again, Again, the Empress. It's creative. It's empathic. Yeah, it's all about you being able to grow in your career. That's the way I see the Empress here, as well as the High Priestess, allowing communication in, allowing other people's skills and experience in, and allowing you to sort of absorb from others to be able to grow. I know I'm repeating myself a little bit, but these cards are repeating. But that is, see, that is up to you to make the choice. What are you going to choose? Let's see if we can gain more information. Yes. So I feel like you're still at the moment where you don't trust them. Why is it going like this? Why is it not what I expected? Why am I not trusting these people? I don't understand what they're saying, or I don't agree with them, or this is not in, I didn't want to go in this direction, or this is not what I applied for, or something like that. But here you are with the Seven of Swords and the Hermit, which, since you don't trust them or you don't know what decision to make, you know that you yourself, Pisces, are the only one that has the answer, right? If this is an offer there, or this is something you're discussing, we don't have aces, but something you're discussing, you're the only one that has that answer. And I think it's a moment where you have to dig within your knowledge, your energy, and most of all, what you want from this situation. Do you want to grow? And maybe it's not what you wanted, or maybe it's not growing in the environment you wanted, but yet it's another type of job, or maybe it's in another field and you're gonna learn something new, or maybe you don't want that. Maybe you have a lot of experience in a field and you want to remain in that, and you don't want to deal with anything else. Up to you. But yeah, it feels like you're disappointed. But let's see if we get a little more information on the third deck. I'm trying to figure out if I should pull another card from this deck. I think you're going to realize that your knowledge and your sense of truth is within, right? Not within other people, not within the distractions of the outside world. And this is a new direction where it's a pivotal point. And so you considering a new direction is automatically you having to reevaluate your personal goals and probably change your overall path. But maybe you'll look at this like a deeper shift within your path. Maybe this makes sense to you at one point. Let's just see if there's one more card that wants to come out. Yeah, I feel like you're moving forward. Movement. It's really letting go. Okay, yeah, it's really letting go. Probably going to put this down here with the Hermit. It's letting go those emotions. Letting go that mindset, that set mindset, right? That is really what it is. The Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups, both the mindset here, the idea you had on this, and the Eight of Cups, all the emotions you built up because you thought it was going to be a certain way. You're moving out of that. I feel like you might be taking this, but that is free will, your choice. These are uniquely cards. All right, let's see If we have one last message for the road, Pisces, weekly, money and career, October 2nd to the 8th, 2023, for the sign of Pisces. Let's see if there's one last message for the road that maybe can give us a little clarity. Nine of Pentacles. There's money. There is money. All right. So I feel like this is all a question of money. So here we have Nine of Pentacles. This is you gaining financial independence. Happy with your choice. There you go. Whatever choice you make, you're gaining financial independence. Ten of Cups. This is what you wanted. There's a little rainbow there. I just discovered this rainbow recently, so now every time I have the Ten of Cups, I'm like, I only see the rainbow. But it's, this is you with this Ten of Cups wanting a real strong sense of fulfillment in a job, allowing you to have a lifestyle and values that you've always wanted. Okay, so now I understand. So it's like you want the money, but you also want everything that goes with it. Maybe a bit of ego in there, Pisces, although usually you don't have much of an ego, right? You're not that type of person that, but it's a real strong sense of fulfillment. That is what you want. You want to be with the right people and, you know, the right platform, the right company. And that's probably why you're not trusting them completely right at this moment, because it's a big change and it's not what you expected. And here it's almost like, yes, and also I want the money, and also I want to be able to have a great life and everything I want, and I want to be able to keep my values and my integrity, right? All that. So of course, everyone's going to be different, and everyone has free will. Four of Pentacles. You want to have control as well. It's all about the money. All about the money. It's, you know, you want complete control over the situation. Five of Pentacles. Getting worried that you're not in control. And then we have the Hierophant. There we go. There we go. So we have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. So somewhere along the line, this is becoming clear, or you're starting to understand that this might be good, right? And that this is sort of a conventional way to go and process this thing. That you don't want something, it's not, maybe it's not outside of the box, and maybe it's a little rigid, right? And maybe it's more conventional with this Hierophant. But you're starting to understand that maybe that structure and that situation might be good for you right now. I'm not saying for the rest of life, but maybe that is good just to be able to push you forward and allow you to gain knowledge and more experience within a structure that's more organized, less free-for-all. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's more traditional methods. Interesting. Very, very interesting reading, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Please comment down below, share your journey. Let me know what this is all about if you connect with this. Please consider subscribing as well if you haven't yet, especially if you enjoy these readings or find them entertaining. Whatever you find with them, right? Please consider subscribing. Have a great week, Pisces. Take care. Bye-bye.